Hello, my crafty friends. It's Andrea from Prairie Sky Paper Crafts, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Manitoba. This week, I am challenging myself to use some of the colors that I don't particularly use very frequently in my craft room. And today, we are using Pale Papaya, which is an in color from 2021 to 2023. And I just had some scraps on my desk and I was kind of playing around a little bit. And I saw this piece from the Waves of the Ocean paper that's on promotion right now. Now the colors in it are Crushed Curry and Pale Petal Pink. But I think it kind of works with this color palette. Now I've already punched out a dragonfly with my dragonfly punch, and I did the teeny tiny little dragonfly as well out of the paper. And I've also got some of this perfectly penciled paper. One side is the floral, the other side is this really cool, funky geometric shape. And the sentiment that I'm using is from Dressed to Impress, which is actually retiring, depending on when you are watching this video. It is retiring today, or has already retired. So let's get started. I've got 3 of the perfectly penciled, 2 of the Waves of the Ocean. Now, I did have some scraps on my desk. This is Cinnamon Cider, which is also a retiring in color, which is why it was on my desk. I was trying to use up some stuff before it was too late. And just, I think I have one more piece. Half of a card base size of that. So this guy I'm going to trim down to 4 1/4, or sorry, 4 by 5 1/4. And I might end up using the trimmings. I'm not 100% sure yet, because that's how things roll in this craft room. You never know what you're going to get. I've also got some sparkly gems that we're going to put on here. Now, I am doing my catalog launch party on the 8th of May. I can't believe it's May. I don't know. Time is just flying. It doesn't matter. I don't know. It feels like the older I get, the faster time goes. Anyway, put these 2 together. And then we're just going to layer up our strips. So as always, I like to do everything in bulk. I'll be getting my Stampin' Seal this week. I can't wait. I love my ATG gun, but I want to use something just a little smaller. All right, so we're going to place these guys at an angle, and it doesn't matter if it goes over slightly. So again, as I usually do when I'm doing strips, oh, that was not smart. Okay, well, please don't rip. Please. Oh, shoot, it ripped. Okay, well, thankfully, yeah. Well, that didn't work today now, did it? Okay. That's all right. I've got another piece I'll use there. So as I was saying, when I do this, I go from edge to edge and then apply the center one just so that it looks a little bit more balanced. Do the one that I didn't destroy, and I'm going to go the opposite way. Actually, I'm going to kind of do it a little bit more like that. And then let's see, so it's got a little bit more yellow. That's all right. It'll pick up a little bit more of the yellow there. So I'm just going to cut it. It's 4 inches wide. I'm going to cut it at 1 inch. See, anything can happen in the craft room. Crafting is always an adventure. Flip it, make sure we put the proper side down, and then we'll kind of go that a bit. I've got some of these these guys too. Maybe we'll pull some of those as well. Thought I had a Wink of Stella handy. Oh, here she is. I'm just going to go over. Now there is a coordinating stamp set for the dragonfly, but I'm just going to do Wink of Stella over top, make it a little bit shiny and sparkly. I don't often actually use the stamp that came with this set for the dragonfly. I'll stamp it on a card, but I don't normally stamp it and then punch it. All right, just give that a half of a second to dry. Oh, my chair's squeaky today. Now we've got our mini dimensionals. I'm going to plop one into the center of our small dragonfly, peel it off. Actually, the blue would be really pretty too, but this one we're going to do this way. Okay. And then, do I want to do that? No, I don't think so. I'm going to pop the big guy. I'll do 4 dimensionals just because I want to make sure that it's, first of all, well adhered, and second of all, I don't want any of the little pieces to drop down. If you wanted to, you could totally color the edges of your dimensionals if you didn't want people to see them. Actually, I think I'm gonna have this guy go like this. Make sure the card opens the right way, because I've done that more times than I can count as well. Take your pick. And I think we're gonna pick up some of the black, and we're gonna use the small black dots. We're gonna do 3. With my take your pick, as soon as it starts to extrude, the putty comes out, I like to back it off so that it doesn't keep coming out. And you do want to make sure that you keep it covered, because if you don't, the putty will dry out. So I'll do that there, and then we'll do this piece here. So I'll do the white. Actually, I think that's probably good. I lied. I don't know. Crafting is very, for me anyway, I kind of go with the flow and see what happens. I usually end up changing my mind halfway through anyway. 1, 2, and then the last one. There we go. A little bit more bling than I normally have in a card, but I really like how it kind of offsets each other. All right. What color are we going to use? I don't think I grabbed an ink pad. I've rearranged my craft desk so that my inks are not right on my desk anymore. I'm finding it a little bit easier. Early espresso or black? Choices. You know what? I've got early espresso in my hand, so I think that's what we're going to use today. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, I think so. I've got a paper pumpkin block that I'm using for my sentiment today. And I'm just going to stamp Happy Mother's Day. Now, if you wanted to, you could take one of the coordinating pieces of cardstock. Actually, you could probably easily do it with this little guy because it is a coordinating color. and place it on the inside of your card. I would do a little bit bigger than this. Where's that other piece that I had cut? Here it is. I would probably do 4 by, actually this would work. That's about 4 by 4 or 4 by 5 1/4. You just want to make sure that it doesn't impede the fold at all. But I find that this cardstock is light enough that you can write on the inside. So a little stamp on the back so they know who made it. You could decorate the inside however you wanted to. Actually, let's do one there, one there, and then we'll do this guy there. And then for these guys, if you wanted to, you could use a glue dot. You could use a dimensional, keeping in mind though that if you use a dimensional on the inside, it won't allow the card to close completely. Or you can just add a little bit of adhesive and add your dragonflies. Decorating the inside isn't something that I do frequently, but it does add some interest and it is really kind of pretty. So there's today's card. Comment below, let me know what you think. As always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you so much for watching, and hit subscribe down below so you're notified every single time a brand new video comes up. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.